Hey everyone, I'm THESHOELECKIE and welcome to a segment I like to call the Shoebox. This is where I try new ideas that's a little bit different from my usual music or just random skits. They could be either just one-off videos or a beginning to a series, like this one is one I'm planning for game reviews and just general things about video games. This first video is a video I've wanted to do for a very long time, so here it is. We all love games. What's not to love about them? They're just fun. But there are certain games that stick with us for most of our lives. Like for some people, we just have fond memories playing them as a kid, while others helped them through a really hard time in their life. Like loss of a loved one, or you're just feeling kind of blue.
When I was around maybe 5 or 6, there was this company called Humongous Entertainment, and they made games for the PC for kids. Games like Spy Foxing Dry Cereal, Putt Putt Travels Through Time, and all the Freddy Fish series. Reason why I don't know any of them, because I never really cared about them. One of their games has been one of my personal favorites. It's called Pajama Sam, No Need to Hide When It's Dark Outside. Now, there are 4 games in the series. After No Need to Hide When It's Dark Outside, there's Thunder and Lightning Aren't So Frightening, You Are What You Eat From Your Head to Your Feet, and Life is Rough When You Lose Your Stuff. But the game I'll be focusing on is the first, mostly because it's my favorite of the 4, and also because, why not? The game starts out with Sam reading a comic book of his favorite superhero, Pajama Man. Yes, creative, I know. In his battle with darkness. Yeah, again. Well, his mom interrupts his reading and tells him to go to bed because, well, it's late. Being the obedient son that he is, he just hops into bed. After a while, he starts to get nervous about darkness being in his closet, and he does what every kid would do and decides to vanquish him. You then have to find the pieces to his Pajama Sam costume, i.e. his mask, his portable bad guy containment unit, his lunchbox, and the world's most epic name for an item, the Illuminator Mark V, his flashlight. So you click around the screen until you find them all, and once you do, you get to venture into his closet, which then closes on him, of course, and he somehow falls into this trippy vortex thing, and then we see the title screen. When he finally lands, he lands in this wooded area we soon find out is called the Land of Darkness. Whoever comes up with these names, seriously, A+, really, you guys can go home, you did good. Before he can really get going though, a group of trees claiming they are the customs inspections peoples or whatever, have you hanging by your foot so they can take all your stuff. Oh no, not my mask. Now everyone know I'm just a kid. Ah. You then have to figure out how to escape from your trap. So to do so, you just click around the screen until something happens. Once you do, you talk to this wise old tree, and she tells you what you can do next, and also she lets you keep the rope that you were hanging from. That was nice. Now, once you leave that old bark, you come to a fork in the road with 3 places you can go. One path leads you to the mines for some reason, another takes you to the river, and last but not least, Darkness's house. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Now, this is where the game gets kind of fun in my opinion, because yes, you do have to go to all the different paths, but every time you play it, the things you have to do and how you have to do them change. Changes include just different ways you can find and get each of your items, but all of them require a decent amount of thought. Ages 3 to 8, my foot! Anywho, the first place I usually end up going to is the mines because, well, that's fun. You meet a minecart named Mud. Well, not really, his name is King like the crossing sign above him. Again, A+ naming. But uh-oh, his wheels are rusted to the floor, so of course, you have to find a way to fix it. Arguably, the best parts of the game are in the mines, where you whoosh around to different places to find gold. Yeah, gold. But one of the funniest parts of the game, in my opinion, is in the kitchen in Darkness's house, because all of the appliances sing. But the best part is the refrigerator. He doesn't rhyme, and he's off-tempo, and it makes me laugh every time. I mean, come on, look at this idiot.
I can't let you in, but you might liberate the carrots that I'm holding for the huge green salad.
It's just so horrible, yet it's just so great. After doing several more tasks and helping an assortment of other people, you'll finally have all your equipment again and you'll be ready to fight darkness. When you enter his room, it looks suspiciously like your own, and then you have to open up a cabinet and a ginormous pile of keys fall on you. You start going through them, trying to unlock it, but only to realize that you don't need any of them. The real key was in the very back of the cabinet. When you unlock the closet, you're faced with darkness, only to find out he's just a really nice guy and just wants a friend. Being the nice kid you are, you decide to be said friend. He then wants to play a game called Cheese and Crackers, which is pretty much tic-tac-toe. In the end, you beat him in the game and decide that it's about time to go. And after saying goodbye to darkness, you leave his closet only to magically return to your room, where you hop into bed, no longer afraid of the dark.
Good night, darkness.
Pajama Sam has always been one of my favorite games, not to just pure nostalgia, but also its fun and quirky characters and humor are still funny to me to this day. I still turn it on every now and then and just play it as because of the point. But I just play it every now and then just for fun because it's always been part of my childhood and always will be. Here's to you, little blue man.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a comment. If you really liked it, subscribe. Big shout out to my sister Melissa Leckie for designing this awesome shoebox logo. If you want to see more of my videos, click these 2 videos right here. As always, thanks for watching.